Get discounts, freebies, and more on two-way radios and radio accessories during our 2022 Cyber Holiday Sale at buytwowayradios.com. Get discounts on select GMRS and ham radios, 20% off an analog handheld ham radio starter kit, 10% off select FRS radios, free extras with select CB radios, plus 10% off all XLT branded radio accessories. Act now while supplies last. The 2022 Cyber Holiday Sale is going on now at buytwowayradios.com.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us here for our Cyber Holiday Sale for 2022 at buytwowayradios.com. I'm Rick Savoya, the product manager for Buy Two-Way Radios.
And I'm Tommy Savoya, the social media manager for Buy Two-Way Radios.
And today we're going to give you an overview of our cyber specials for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, this week here. So join us, and I will do my best to
answer as many questions as we can.
Answer as many questions as you can, and so will Tommy. He's going to run you through all of the specials and the deals, and I'll be standing by for a lot of this. And we'll look over what we have. All right, Tommy. So what do we have started out? Let's get right into it, and let's go over what we've got for these specials. And I think we've got our list going up here. There we go.
Well, first of all, if you want to follow on with us, you can check our blog at buytwowayradios.com, where we have a list of the deals sectioned off, listed off, giving you the details. So let's start off with the GMRS radio deals. That's the first one we got going. We have $40 off and a free antenna, magnet mount, and quick reference card when you buy a Ocean KG1000G Plus mobile GMRS two-way radio. This is the mobile base station radio. Can be a base station if you want to convert it to one. It is a very, very popular product. This is the plus version of the 1000G. So it has the all the bells and whistles, all the features and functionality of the 1000G, plus a few more. And it has 30 GMRS channels, ability to receive on multiple bands, 50-watt powerhouse full of functions and features that takes the GMRS experience beyond limited capabilities of the typical GMRS transceiver. So again, when you order one from Buy Two-Way Radios for this Cyber Holiday deal, not only do you get $40 off, you also get a free Mellowave Shadow GMRS antenna, a free Mellowave NMO mag mount, and a free quick reference card, everything to get you started. This is a $66 value. So next up, we have a handheld for you.
Okay. Let's pull up the handheld. I'm going to put that up here. All right.
There you go.
There you go.
This is the Ocean KG935G GMRS two-way radio. Now, this is going to be similar to the 1000G Plus in that not only do you get a discount, in this case $10 off, you also get a free speaker mic, a screen protector, and a reference card. The speaker mic is the we got the SMO002 speaker microphone, which is a handheld microphone, very handy to have, and a Ocean screen protector, which is for most Ocean handhelds, and we actually have a tutorial video on our YouTube and our blog to show you how to apply it. These are very, very high quality products, work very well together, and it is a $35 value you're saving for this. So that's the KG935G GMRS two-way radio.
Now, I happen to have one right here in my hand, in this hand. And it's set for repeater 16. That's the RPT 16 channel that I've programmed with a DCS code into this radio so we can hear our local repeater. And this is what we've got here. This is a really, really nice radio. This is, I would say, probably our most popular GMRS handheld at buytwowayradios.com. Of course, we have the 905G, which there's one behind us there that comes in pretty close second. And we have a lot of the Ocean GMRS handhelds are really, really popular on our site. People love this radio. I love it. I use it a lot. Now, I still use the 805G, the original 805G, and I find it, very simplistic to use. Like if I just have to grab it and, run outside or something, it's very, very simple, nothing complicated about it at all. And I can give one to my daughter or my wife, and they can use it too. It's just basically turn it on, go to a channel, press the push to talk, and that's pretty much all they need to worry about. Now, just because there's a lot more to this radio doesn't mean it's super complicated. It's actually very easy to program, both through the programming software and also from the radio itself. So this is a really, really good value. So what do we have next on the list, Tommy?
Well, next we're going to have more GMRS deals, actually. We have the Ocean KGS88G GMRS two-way radio. Many of you may have remembered the launch push we had for this about a few months back, not a couple anymore, but this is also a very high quality radio. It's by Ocean, so you get a lot of the same quality of life features that you would get on their usual products. Plus, it works with their accessory ecosystem, like the battery packs and the charger docks and whatnot. So the deal we have for this one is $20 off. And you're also getting, once again, a free speaker mic and reference card when you buy the S88G from Buy Two-Way Radios. This is a super heterodyne receiver, full DTMF keypad, and USB-C charging port. That was one of the biggest things, was the USB-C capabilities, which thankfully a lot of radio manufacturers are pushing for now, given just how good USB-C is compared to other versions.
It's also a very, very popular radio.
Oh, yeah.
I really, really like this radio.
It comes in orange too.
Yeah, it does. As a matter of fact, it comes in both orange color. And yeah, sure does. Okay. So what else do we have on the list here?
Okay, well, that wraps it up for the GMRS deals. But it doesn't stop there, because we have digital deals. The digital radios, what I mean. Because all the deals are digital. But these in particular are for digital radios. We have $25 off the Tyt MDUV380 dual band DMR digital two-way radio. So this takes the two-band UHF and VHF digital functionality of the MD 2017 and puts it in the classic MD380 shell to create an all-new digital handheld transceiver for use anytime and anywhere. So you can get it $25 off for the special price of only $84.99. So if you've been having your eyes on this one, that's quite a hefty chunk right off the price, $25. That's more than you're getting off for the S88G, actually.
Oh, yeah. So that's one digital deal, and we have another one. We have a second one coming up. What is that one?
That one is the Ocean KGUV1 DMR radio. With this one, when you purchase it, you get a free screen protector for the Ocean. It's the same kind of screen protector you're going to be getting with the other Ocean handheld, so it's designed for that. And not only that, but you also get a programming cable. So that cable right there you see on the promotion, you get a free one, and it lets you, plug it in, do whatever program you use to program your radios. Everything you basically need to get it up and running is going to be there packaged with it. And that is the KGUV1 DMR.
Okay, I have one of those in my hand too. This came from the back. This is it has a really nice color display. And I really like the sound. It's a nice, clean sound from this radio. It's really easy to hold. And it is. It's very comfortable to hold, as a matter of fact. And you notice the red button there. Everything is just sort of in place where it should be. And it has a high IP rating, I believe, isn't it? Do you know what the IP rating is on this right offhand?
On the DMR?
Yeah, on this UVN1.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think we can pull that up here.
I'm looking on the product page right now because we have.
Matter of fact, we can pull up the product page for it. As a matter of fact,
by the way, quite a long list of.
This is the product. This is the homepage for BuyTwoWayRadios.com, and we can do a search for the. Actually, if you can go through all of the. Here are the ham radios. Here's our ham radio list. And we have UV8H. We carry some TYT, the UV88, the TH350. We have several deals going on in here, as a matter of fact. But on the UVN1 right here, we have the listing for all the features that come with it. And we have, let's see, what's the rating on this one? By the way, all these radios from Ocean come with a 1-year manufacturer warranty. And there is something here that I think is definitely worth mentioning, and that is that this radio, the UVN1, has 160,000 contacts. So it has the full radioid.net contact database preloaded into this radio. So I'd say that's a pretty nice deal. Don't you think?
The Ocean handhelds generally are pretty sturdy. They can withstand quite a bit of at least dust protection. I know that much. That's kind of their standard they go for with a lot of their handhelds. As far as water resistance goes, a lot of them are water resistant, but only a select few are waterproof. And I wouldn't be comfortable saying with 100% certainty that one is on the waterproof. But they are pretty durable.
But we do have others that are fairly waterproof. The S88G, by the way, is waterproof, and it's also submersible. We demonstrated that in a preview video for the S88G when it first came out.
Oh, yeah.
So we sure did. Okay, so what else do we have on the list? What's coming up next?
Well, next we have the holiday ham radios, because that's it for the digital ones. These are the ham radio deals. First off is the 10% off the Ocean KGUV9D Mate multi-band ham radio. And you can distinguish the Mate from the normal version of the UV9D by the color. The Mate is orange. This is a multi-modulation transceiver that combines dual-band transmission, 7-band reception, and multiple feature options for multifunctional operation. So you won't get with the typical dual-band handheld radio. This is going to be $143.99 with that 10% off. And with that, its sister deal is 10% off the Ocean KGUV9P dual-band ham radio. Also, multi-modulation. It has dual-band transmission, 7-band reception, and adds higher wattage to create an even more powerful multifunctional dual-band handheld radio. This one is going to run you $134.99 with the 10% off.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good deal.
Oh, yeah. Very good discounts.
So what's next? What do we have next coming up here?
Next is more ham radios.
More ham.
More ham.
Yeah.
More ham for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So we have
more ham. Let me find out what we've got here. There we go.
There it is.
More ham.
We have the KGUV8H dual band ham radio. Now, our deal going on with this one is if you purchase one from buy2aradios.com, you get a free programming cable and, once again, that handy screen protector kit. So this one operates on 6 watts UHF and up to 8 watts VHF. All the standard features of the KGUV8D and adds NOAA weather channels, weather alert, and an awesome upgrade to the LCD display. So this one has quite the number of features and gets more protection with that screen protector. Going to run you $159.99.
Sounds like a good deal. The UV8H is another radio that's really, really popular with the hams, and I had one around here somewhere. I couldn't find it just before the show started, but
a lot of radios around
I have a lot of radios here. I just have to go through and pick up what I can, and at the last minute, put them all up there, and where's my UV8H?
If you see it in the shelf behind us, let us know.
Right. Okay, so what else do we have going on for these cyber holiday deals?
All right. So we just did the UV8H, right? So this one is the Ocean KGUV6D dual band ham radio. This one is going to be 10% off once again. So this one features 199 programmable memory channels with CTCSS and DSC scan, priority channel scanning, and 1750 Hertz burst tone. So this one is, with the 10% off, it's only $116.99.
Now, going through the web page here with all of our radios, the 60, which we'll find, where is it? Right about here. 60 there. Now, this is one that is IP55, and I guess when I was looking at the UVN1, this is really kind of the one I was thinking about. This one's IP55 water resistant, as you can see right there at the bottom, and it includes everything here, the lithium-ion battery pack, removable antenna, the belt clip, the wrist strap, the charger tray, the AC cable, owner's manual. And it's also, this is an old workhorse. I mean, it's been around for a long time. This is an old workhorse radio. It doesn't mean that it's obsolete by any means. It's still very, very popular. People love this radio. So I think it's definitely worth a buy. So what do we have coming up next now?
Next is the last of our ham radio deals. This one is a bigger one. More stuff bundled with it with a higher discount. 20% off the TYT TH-UV88 ham radio starter kit. So the UV88 is a solid, economical, dual-band UHF, VHF analog amateur radio for everyday ham use at an entry-level price. It's also touted as the Baofeng UV5R killer, so those Baofeng fans over there, this might be the one to transition to. So this one, you can only get it, or you can get it for only $59.99 with a 20% off. So this is a lot of value for such a low cost. Only $59.99, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Also, just to let everyone know, the UV88 is supported by Chirp. We get a lot of questions about Chirp and which radios are supported. We actually have a blog post on our website at bytwowayradios.com where we list the different ocean radios that are supported by Chirp. And this is one of them. Now, this is a TYT, but it's been supported by Chirp since 2020, I believe. And I think just recently we had another one, an ocean radio that was supported by Chirp. So I think the Chirp development team is doing a fine job supporting some of these radios, and I understand that they may be doing more of this in the near future. I know a lot of people use Chirp, and I'm getting questions all the time saying, is this radio supported by Chirp? Is this radio supported, or are we going to get support here? That's really up to the Chirp development team. The Chirp is not our program. We just use it just like you.
But if something big about Chirp does come to light, it will be covered on our blog and our podcast.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Which we have actually recently. There's an article about Chirp that came out about a month ago.
Now, we have some FRS radios here, too. What do we have going on?
Yeah, so kicking off the FRS radio sale for the Cyber Holiday, we have 10% off select FRS two-way radios. That includes the Cobra AC XT145 and the Uniden SX167 2CH. So these are both low-cost FRS two-way radios, easy to use. They both support 22 FRS channels plus no emergency weather channels. So they're very handy, multiple uses. And they're going to be clearance at 10% off, available while supplies last.
Yeah, we only have a very limited number of these models here. So if you want a pair, by the way, these radios are also great. If you're looking for gifts for the kids, for families and kids, these are good radios for that sort of thing because they're inexpensive, but they're more powerful than the little SpongeBob SquarePants Princess radios that they sell, in the like toy store.
I remember you got me a little green one when I was a kid.
Yeah, you did.
And that just, I think I had battery leakage or something, but it wasn't ideal. Yeah, these are the kind of ones that keep you actually safe. They're not toys.
These are ones you can really use. The kids will say, hey, I've got a real radio, and it's safe for them to use because it uses FRS frequencies, which are fine for the family. No license is required. They're licensed by rules, so you don't need a license to use them. Anybody can use them.
So good for camping and hiking. Stuff where anyone could potentially get lost.
Absolutely. All right, so what's next on the list?
Next is the Midland X-Talker, T10 X3 two-way radio 3-pack is a 3-pack of the T10 X3. And the T10 X3 radios are great for families on a budget. Once again, like the previous ones, they operate on all 22 FRS GMRS channels, and they're economical options for general light duty and family use. So once again, outdoor activities with the family, these ones are good to have. And plus, it's a 3-pack. So right out of the box, you're getting enough for a full family. Maybe like the parents will have one, each kid has one, or if you have like 3 kids, there you go. You can just divvy it up the way you want. Have them.
If you have 4 kids, what do you
use the buddy system or something? Yeah. But
buy another 3-pack, and then you have a couple for mom and dad too.
There you go. Yeah, or you get a couple because you're saving 25% off the original price.
It still works.
Yeah,
doesn't it? Okay, so what's next on the list?
Okay, so that one is it for FRS. So
yeah, that's an FRS radio.
Moving down, I thought this was moving down the alphabet, but I guess not. But next we have CB Cyber Specials.
CB Specials. What do we have going on here?
So the first one we have is surprise, surprise, it's the KGS72C CB radio. This one is a handheld by Ocean, so it works with some of the Ocean ecosystem, I believe. At the very least, I do know that it's fairly recent, so it should have a lot of the build quality that you expect from the S80AG and the like.
Now, what you mean by the Ocean ecosystem is that this is one of the S-Series radio, I should say. S-Series radio, the S80AG.
Yeah, there you go.
But it comes with the same battery. It uses the same battery and the same charger base, the same charger as the S80AG and the S84B and S86B business radios that we'll talk about in a little bit. But this is one of them right here. And it's a really good, solid CB radio, handheld. And this does AM and FM. And it's also, of course, did you mention it's USB-C chargeable?
Oh, yeah. That's what I was thinking. It's USB-C just like the S80AG.
Yeah.
And this one's going to be $10 off. When you purchase this one, you also get the speaker mic, the SMO002, and the quick reference card that we have mentioned before. And not only that, there's something I want to mention. Oh, yeah. With the S-Series batteries, we actually have black versions of them now.
Yeah, we have black versions of batteries with some of the new black versions of the radios.
And it kind of goes really well with the black bezel it has going around it. So that's cool.
That is cool. Okay, so we have, not to end this quickly for the CB crowd, but we also have a CB mobile available. I think that we should mention that one. Now, this one isn't one of ours. This is a President radio, and this is one of the manufacturer rebates, but it's a very, very good one. Tell us about that one.
Popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the $20 rebate on a select President CB radio. These are mobile units. You got the President Thomas, the President Bill 2, or the President Randy 2 FCC AM FM CB radio. This is running between November 23rd and the end of the period. So you can get a $20 manufacturer rebate. All the information right there. Oh, there you go. December 23rd.
Yeah.
Right there, right on there.
December 23rd. Actually, the entire thing, it runs through our cyber special, which ends on December 23rd. But the actual promo itself for the rebate, because it's a manufacturer rebate, that actually runs through December 31st. So you do have some extra time on this. And
but you might want to get these quick because they're very popular.
Yeah, they're very popular. We do run out of these pretty quickly, so you want to get them. And during the cyber holiday season, it gets a little tougher to get more in right away because everybody's shipping stuff in and out during the holidays, so it's things run a little more slowly. So if you want to get one of these radios, you want to get it sooner rather than later.
But keep in mind when you order it, it's one rebate per product, per person, household, family, or address. So choose wisely. Choose which one you want.
Now, I think that does it for the, we got one more of that for CBs, don't we? Yeah, we got this one. This is a pretty good one.
Yeah.
What do we got going on here?
So this one isn't necessarily a discount, but it is a bonus pack. This one is a free CB bonus pack with the purchase of a select CB radio. So if you choose a Cobra, a Midland, Galaxy, or Uniden CB unit, we'll throw in a Buy Two-Way Radio CB bonus pack. So this includes a two-way radio frequency t-shirt, a CB radio quick reference card, a microfiber cleaning cloth, which is very handy to have on hand, a pen, string backsack, and a CB radio audio CD. So no purchase limit while supply lasts, so you can get as many of these as you really need.
Yeah,
Can't have too many.
Sounds like a pretty good deal right there.
Yeah.
So with these deals here, there is something that we need to stop for a moment and mention, that we are really in the middle of the day here, just before the holidays. We are open on Wednesday, on today, the 23rd. We do have our sales staff on hand. So if you want to ask any questions related to the sale, anything like that, or anything about the radios at all, just give us a call, 1-800-584-1445. Just go to our website, too, by twoway-radios.com. Yeah, there it is. And just give us a call and talk to one of our sales reps, or you can get into our live chat. We have a live chat that goes on at the website. Just go to the website at By Two-Way Radios and enter our live chat, and you will be able to chat live during the hours of 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So you can do that. Now, let me pull up our website for just a second. Here we go. Talking about it. Let me pull it up. So that's our website, and you can get into the live chat. And we have a little green button down in the corner, the lower right-hand corner, that'll pull up the live chat, and you can chat with our folks over there at By Two-Way Radios. I'm sorry?
A real person.
Yeah, a real person, not a bot. These are not bots. These are real people. So that is one more thing that sets us apart from some of the other retailers out there, okay? So just to let you know, you're talking to a real live person.
Just like us.
Okay. Yeah, just like, is that what we are?
I think so. Last I checked.
All right, so we've got a couple of other items on the list here to round things out. What do we have next?
Okay, so we do have one promotion for business radios. So we have a free Ocean business radio offer. That's if you buy at least 6 of them, the Ocean KGS84B or the Ocean KGS86B business radios. Those are 2 of the S series again. You get a free radio of the same model. So that's getting 7 for the price of 6.
Yeah. So this is the KGS84B or the KGS86B. And once again, these are S-Series radios, just like the KGS88G and the S72C. And what those radios have are USB-C charging and a lot of other things. They're basically the same.
You can use the
architecture for these radios. So yeah, you can
switch out the
mix and match.
The S88G if you don't have one for the S84.
Sure.
And the thing is that these 2 are essentially the same radio. The only difference that the 86 has that keypad and the LED screen.
Yeah. And the S84B does not have the keypad and the LED screen. Now, if you notice, we do have some multi-packs here for businesses. We have the multi-packs. This sale is also good for the multi-packs. And these multi-packs that come with 6 radios or 6 radios and a charger, you buy one multi-pack and you get a free radio of whatever type. If you get for instance, if you get a multi-pack of the KGS84B, the 6-pack there, either with the radios or with the charger or the or with just the 6 radios and individual chargers, you'll get a free radio with either of those because it's 6 radios. Same thing with the KGS86B. So there's something to keep in mind. I think this is a phenomenal deal for businesses.
If you're a business owner who's got 7 employees, you don't have to have that one lonely employee left out anymore. That's a big problem with everyone with 7 employees.
All right. Well,
so next we have accessory specials. We have a lot of deals for the little trinkets and big trinkets that can work with your units. So we have I guess we'll start off with the base station kit.
Oh, we have the base station kit. Oh, actually, did I?
Yeah, that one is.
Yeah,
right
we did.
There you go.
There we go.
That is the base station kit. So we have $20 off the Ocean base station kit / power supply for the KG1000G and the UV980P. So this is a double feature. So you got the functionality to turn it into a base station, plus right in the bottom you got that power supply docked right in there. And it's a base station kit with a built-in 13.8 VDC linear power supply for the 1000G, also the 1000G Plus, by the way, and the UV980p. So this is going to be $20 off the regular price of $219, bringing it down to $199.99.
Okay. Sounds like a pretty good deal.
Yep.
All right, so we have a couple more on this list. And by the way, you can find, as Tommy mentioned earlier, you can find this entire list on our blog at by2wayradios.com.
May or may not be word for word.
We add a few words here and there. So we have two more deals here that are rounding out this Cyber Holiday Special.
Yep.
This one coming up is a really nice one, and it's for a new product that has become really popular very, very quickly. So what is this?
This is the Mellowave Overlander GMRS antenna. This is the newly launched, I want to say it's the flagship antenna, kind of. It's the biggest one. It's the most noticeable one. Yeah, for our new Mellowave brand, which is GMRS accessories from By2Way Radios. This is $25 off. So you're getting a very, very high quality GMRS antenna that you can mount onto your truck, your car. You can make it into a base station antenna if you really want to, but this is really made for mobile units. So it's a high gain mobile GMRS antenna with an FME connector and FME to PL259 UHF adapter for your GMRS to mobile two-way radio. $25 off.
And this comes with everything, right? The entire kit. It's the mounts, the U-bolts, everything that you need to mount this thing on. You don't have to go out and get a separate mount for it or anything like that. It's all one kit. And what's the regular price on this?
The regular price on the Mellowave Overlander is $159.99, but with the discount, it's $134.99.
So this is a phenomenal deal. By the way, someone asked me in the blog the other day, they were asking about about whether or not they could remove this, like if they're wanting to take it through a car wash or something like that, and they have to temporarily, because this thing mounts, bolts and everything, they want to know if they could temporarily remove this just to get through the car wash and then put it back on. Was there a way to do that? And there is, as a matter of fact. Let me pull up a picture of it here, actually, because is this what we're looking at? Oh, no.
We got like 50
Two keyboards here. There we go. All right, so let's pop this up. Okay, so here's the Overlander. And I'm going to take you through the pictures here because this really graphically illustrates what this is capable of. Now, this cable here is a better quality cable than what you'll find on some of these other antennas that come with the thinner cable. This is using a CFD 200 cable type. So there's lower loss with this. But what I wanted to show you was this. The question that was asked was, is this removable? And yes, it is. You can actually unscrew it from the mount. See, there's the spring mount. This thing has a great spring mount, so it's great for overlanding, for those who like to get out on the weekend and go over the trails and things like that. You don't have to, it'll take a little more abuse. It'll take a lot more abuse from branches and things like that flying by, because you've got that spring there to pretty much absorb some of that stress. But what you can do is you can take this thing and unscrew it from that spring mount. So it's just the antenna itself. Just unscrew it from there, and then run through the car wash or whatever it is you want to do, and then just screw it back on, and you should be good to go. So that's
the durability is quite a concern for people because it's about a little over 4 feet tall. So it's got some size to it. So if you worry about it snagging, this is the one you want to get to keep it on your truck. All right. So we have one more deal here. This is the last deal on the list. And what is this? So this one is the free bonus ham pack. This is going to be another one of the special, I don't want to say like pack thing? Because I don't believe it comes with a bag. It's just
it does. It
does.
It has a sling
okay.
bag. It's in a sling bag actually.
Oh, all right. Well, in that case, that's good. So you get a free study pack with the purchase of any ARL or Gordon West licensed study guide, and that's pretty self-explanatory.
It basically what the study pack is. It has a reference card in it, has the sling bag, pens, and a couple other things in there that will help you off with your ham study. Tom,
there's a lanyard on it.
Yeah, I think there's a lanyard in there too. Yeah. I believe. So that's pretty good deal. Now, Tommy, we are both hams, and we took our ham tests after reading the ARL technician manual to get our technician license, and then we took the general after reading the general book, and then we got through that.
I hope so. That seems like the correct order of events.
But these books were pretty thorough, really thorough.
Very, very technical. A lot of information to dive in there. Of course, you can flip through if you're looking for specific information. It's pretty handy. It's really easy to kind of like flip through.
There's one thing for some of those who do not like really, really dry technical manuals. The ARL books are for the really technically inclined. If you're not as technically inclined, the Gordon West books are probably the best.
I think that's the one that actually helped the most was the Gordon West book.
Yeah. So that's what we've got going on there.
No, if you check out the blog, they also get 15% off the Superhead Apparel.
Oh, yeah. You can't forget that. We've got one more deal here, but I don't have a banner for it. So let me pull it up on the website. That would be the thing to do. Oh, yeah, there are two more items. Tommy just reminded me there are actually two more items.
There are two
let's go. Let's go through the first one, the XLT accessories. That one I don't have a banner for either.
Well, it's one that we've promoted before, so even if you search for information on it, I'm sure you'll be able to find it. As an authorized XLT dealer, we're authorized to offer this special during our Cyber Holiday sale. All genuine XLT accessories for your two-way radio. No promo code is needed. Simply add them to your cart at checkout, and you save an extra 10% off all XLT accessories on your order. So you can bundle as many as you want, fill your cart up to the brim with XLT accessories, and you get that sweet 10% off. So if you buy $1,000 of XLT accessories, that's a good $100 off that whole bundle.
That's not a bad deal. So what's the other one that we have?
This one's the last one. The last one to round it out is our apparel special. You have 15% off Superhead Apparel. Superhead Apparel brand tees are designed for comfort and quality first. Made of 52% heirloom combed and ring spun cotton and 48% polyester, these are side seam shirts with shoulder taping made to premium retail standards. And I can attest same material as the one I'm wearing right now. Actually, I'm wearing that one right now, the GMRS one.
GMRS shirt.
It is very comfortable.
These are nice shirts.
Honestly, this is a multifunctional shirt. You can wear it, hanging out. You can wear it to hang out at home, go outside, work out, sit down and transmit on GMRS. Really, you can just wear it whenever. It's very comfortable.
I've slept in mine a couple of times. They're really that comfortable. Now, we have 3 shirts. We got one that says Licensed Radio Dork, and another one says Precision Engineering, and then, of course, the GMRS shirt. So all of these. Now, you see the regular price is $24.99, but if you go to the shopping cart and put one in the cart, you'll get your 15% off there.
That's cool. So you could bundle that with your $1,000 worth of XLT accessories. Save some good money.
All right, so that does it for our accessories, and I guess that pretty much does it for our show. That is our Cyber Holiday special going on at buy2wayradios.com. Now, once again, we are running this until the 29th. And after the 29th of November, 2022. 29th of November, 2022. So that's the sale. And if you can, now there is one other disclaimer on here, and that is some of these specials are pretty much first come, first served. If we run out of stock, we run out of stock. And some of these things, we do have plenty of some. We do have a limited number of others, as we mentioned before. Once on some of those, like the clearance specials, some of the FRS radios, once they're gone, they're gone. Some of the other ones can be restocked, but I don't know if we're going to be able to restock those in time for the end of the sale or the holiday. So the best time to get them is now. That is my recommendation while they're in stock. Some of these go out of stock pretty quickly. Some of these are very popular items. And yes, it wasn't like we were putting obscure items that we're just trying to get rid of on sale. We're putting out a sale for a lot of our most popular items, a lot of our best-selling items, things that people radios. Like already.
Can't pass up these.
So, yeah. All right, so with that, I want to say thanks for watching. And once again, you can contact us. Our hours are weekdays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Give our sales staff a call at 1-800-584-1445 with any questions, sales or technical, and chat with them in a live chat at buy2wayradios.com during the hours of 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. And we'll be able to assist you and find what you need. All right, well, anyway, that does it for our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Rick from buy2wayradios.com.
And I'm Thomas Savoy from buy2wayradios.com.
Thanks for watching.